Hello.
Hi, René. How are you?
Hello. Is this Keith?
Yeah, it's Keith.
Keith Clements. Hello. Nice to meet
Uh,
you.
Nice meeting you, René. How are you today?
I'm fine. I'm fine. It's getting late and dark in Germany and cold, but I'm good.
Wonderful. Good to hear that, René. So René, how was your day so far?
Yeah, good. I've been mostly at home working a little bit, and today there are some interviews. So yeah, I'm in talking mode today.
Okay. Okay, good. So, René, your seventh full-length album, Equinox, is to be out on November 28th. So, would you like to tell me a bit on the songwriting process and the production goes behind this new album?
Yes, yeah, like Equinox is our new album that comes out after 6 years now since we released our last album. So it's been quite a while. And yeah, of course, this one is a very special album because it's the first album with our new singer,
Yeah.
Fabian. And that's also a little bit the reason why it took so long because after we released Renegades, we went on tour, and then directly after the tour, there was the pandemic with
Yeah.
COVID, right? So this was kind of a weird situation, and then some things changed, and of course, like we also had this change in the band, like we have a new singer, and to actually find the new singer was it took some time because we wanted not to rush it. We wanted to give it the time that it needs. And eventually it came to the point where we found Fabian. And then
Yeah.
still again, also, we didn't want to rush it and just let's record the next album. We wanted to get a little bit together to experiment a little bit to see, okay, where are we going now together?
Mm.
Because he's obviously a different vocalist than our both previous vocalists. So, I mean, you can hear there are some singles that we released during this times, some single songs, which kind of document this process. And now, finally, we are ready with a new album now, and with Fabian as the full member and full vocalist. And yeah, it's for us, it's a big new chapter now.
Amazing. And does Equinox has some kind of concept or a theme behind it?
In general, like with Equinox, it's for us, we tried to be a little bit more intentional when it comes to what is actually equilibrium, what is our essence. So in general, we definitely went the direction that we took during the last years. So we definitely
Mm.
continued with our more modern elements, but at the same time, we also reconnected with our first albums and not in kind of like copying them, but to take them as an inspiration and to bring a little bit back our more folky, symphonic, and
Yeah.
ethnical elements. So I think you can hear if you compare this album to our last album, Renegades,
Mm.
you can hear that a lot of more of the organic ancient sounds are kind of coming back to this album. And the same goes also for the lyrics. Like we do have modern topics in the lyrics. We do have actual thoughts and
Mm.
emotions, but we try to combine them in a lyrical way that is like a combination of old, old words, old signs, old symbols, and metaphors, of course, also. Yeah, I think like equilibrium for me is more clear than ever. It's like really the combination of old and new.
Yeah. Amazing. And speaking on the cover artwork, great work behind the artwork. So would you like to tell me a bit on the theme and the work behind it?
Yeah, for us, this time we took a different approach because this time the artwork is fully organically painted with real brushes and real colors,
Mm.
real paints. It just has been photographed and then a little bit edited, but it's a very real artwork. You can see it physically, and for us,
Yeah.
this was really important on one hand because it just fits to the album in general to be more organic, and for me personally at the same time it's also kind of a little statement against the popularity of AI in art, you know? Like there are so many people how that just use AI to fully generate graphics, artworks, or even music. And for us artists, that's of course a slap in the face because they are basically stealing from other artists, right?
Yeah.
I'm not fully against AI. Like it's just about how you use it and how if you use it as
Mm.
a tool or if you use it like to fully generate something,
Yeah.
right? And that's why for me it's really important to have like kind of like the different direction to do things very just with hands and have it very real and organic.
Mm.
And yeah, like Equinox, which is basically like the equality of day and night. Like for us, it's a perfect name for the new album because it of course it fits to Equilibrium and it's
Yeah.
always about the balance, right? Also about dark and light.
Mm.
Yeah, and you can see this this kind of this idea also in the artwork, right? Like you can see the sun and
Yeah.
like how it's covered. So yeah, I think it's a beautiful
Yeah.
representation
Absolutely.
of that. Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely amazing, amazing. And had the pleasure to listen to the album in its entirety. And I have to say, 13 amazing songs, beautifully written songs, and the musicianship is mind-blowing. And like you said, you've gone back to the roots of folk and put a lot of metal influences inside of it. And each and every song came out so beautiful from the start to the end. So, an awesome album for the year, really. So I want to thank you guys so much for putting up an amazing album this year. And as a creator, as the musicians, how do you guys feel about the outcome of Equinox?
Yeah, well, first of all, thank you so much for these nice words. It's of course nice to hear when also other people are enjoying the album. Yeah, for us, it's we are also very happy. I mean, of course, there's always something where you think afterwards, maybe this could have been different, this could have been different, but then you would never come to an end point. So it's
Yeah.
always important to get the lid on the box and to have it done. But yeah, actually, just today, I listened to it after a few weeks not having listened to it because for
Mm.
me it's always important, like when something is done or even in the process to sometimes get some distance to it and to get back with fresh ears. And today I was listening to it in the morning while when I was in the gym, and I thought, wow, yeah, I really felt connected. I really felt emotional, connected with the
Mm.
album. Also having listened to it with fresh ears. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. For me, it's really like what I said before. It's really like now how equilibrium is nowadays in 2025, like
Mm.
this combination of the modern and the old. And for me it's an important thing because like in these modern times you easily can lose the connection. You can lose the connection to nature. And for me, like nature was always a main inspiration for equilibrium, like landscape and just the beauty of nature was always an inspiration. And I think it's nice if you have some kind of art that sometimes maybe might help and bring this back to your thoughts to have this connection.
Mm.
I think in general, like when you're listening to the album, I think it's always a good place to have a walk in the forest or in the hills or in the mountain and
Yeah.
then listening to this music. I think this would be the perfect surrounding. But even if you're
Yeah.
in a big city or something like this, and then you listen to it, I think it's a nice way, I like in general for me, music is always a nice way to take you out of the stress, take you out of the problems, and put you in a timeless zone when you're listening
Yeah.
to the music. And yeah, that's what we try to do with our music as well.
Amazing, amazing. And yesterday you released the music video for Borrowed Water, featuring Ronit. So a great video, great cinematographic video that goes behind it. So would you like to tell me a bit on the making of this video?
Yeah, that's actually an interesting thing because like the song Borrowed Waters first song that is not totally written by me, because usually I write most of the stuff, but there's also this person, Jessica, who is a
Mm,
big part of the band. She's not on the stage, but for many years she's working with me on Equilibrium behind the
mm,
stage. So she also did the artwork, she painted the artwork, and she's responsible for a lot of the visuals. But since a few years, she's also writing lyrics and also the music. And this is basically her
mm,
first song. And when she sent me the demo, I was so amazed by it that I said, okay, yeah, this definitely has to go on this album. So, and the idea for this song was to have a female vocalist to sing
yeah,
this. And then we were thinking, okay, who could do this? Because, of course, it should be a person that has a fitting voice, but also it should be the person should connect with it. And then we came to Runit, and she basically is more into this kind of witchy pop music, but we could see that she's totally connected with nature and some kind of
yeah,
spiritualism. And so we asked her, and she was super excited, because the funny thing is that she like when she was in her teenager years, she was totally into metal, and she was listening like to Enziferum and all these kind of folky
yeah,
medieval metal things. So
yeah,
she told us that for her it was some kind of dream coming true, that
mm,
actually, even though her own direction is something different now, she had the chance now to participate in a metal project. And
mm,
yeah, when it comes about the video, that's the interesting thing. Like Runit, she's living in the US and we are in Germany. So
yeah,
basically, we asked her if she would have the opportunity to maybe film herself and make recordings by herself or with some help. And that's what basically happened. Like she recorded and filmed the music video pretty close to where she lives, like in
mm,
the area. So obviously she lives in a beautiful area, and then she got help from a videographer, and that's how the video has been created. And I'm really happy with the video,
yeah,
because it just fits wonderful to the music. I think she did a great job. She also did the
yeah.
editing. So yeah, we are really happy with this collaboration. It's a really great thing.
Amazing, amazing. And earlier you released videos for Bloodwood and I'll Be Thunder. So are there plans to come up with more music videos for this album?
Yes, there is one more music video that is going to be released basically on the release date of the album, so on the 28th of
Eight.
November.
Mm,
Yes, exactly. So there will be one more video, and I think I can also uh, tell that it's gonna be for the song Nexus.
okay,
And I
great.
think this album, this video is definitely the most complex video. We shot it during last winter in the
Hmm.
outside in the snow, so it was a lot of struggle to make this video happen. But yeah, the video is gonna be great, and we can't wait to release this also.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Looking forward to it, Ready. And November 28th, as the album is coming out, do you guys have some big plans for the release?
Yeah, I mean, I mean, it's quite pretty close to the December, and which is then the Christmas time, right?
Yeah.
So, for this year, we don't have like no concerts or shows
Mm,
planned. We are working right now on touring options and concerts for next year. There's nothing concrete yet that can be announced, but we're definitely working on this.
yeah.
But other than that, we will be very focused on the album, on the release. We have a lot of yeah, content for our social medias. I mean, we have been busy this year as we've never been before. We made like 4 music videos for one album. We never did that much before.
Mm,
And we have a lot of more stuff to share with the people. So we will be, even though we don't have concerts at the moment, we will be very present on our social medias.
sounds good. Sounds good. And have you done some amazing merchandise for the fans this time around?
Yes, definitely. That's also basically right now in the making. And
Okay.
like I think in very few weeks we will also yeah, how do you say, like update our website and our web shop, and we will have some special offers for the people who want to purchase Equinox. There will be some normal editions on vinyl and CD, but we will also have some box set and some bundles. So yeah, there will be definitely merchandise because that's also something that we didn't do too much in the past, and
Mm.
this is also gonna change now. So we will have a lot of stuff for the people.
Great, sounds great, sounds great. And 6 years since the last album, and like a new chapter, you have a new vocalist, Fabian. And would you like to tell me how you found Fabian and how do you like guys like to work with Fabian now?
Yeah, I mean, how we found him was pretty much unspectacular. It was just on Instagram because we were searching online for a vocalist because we just really wanted to see, okay, who would be all interested. And
Mm.
then he sent a video on Instagram, and I almost didn't see it. So it was a little bit luck that I actually still got this video on Instagram because, sometimes you get like all the messages and sometimes you don't see everything. But yeah,
Mm.
luckily or fortunately, I saw that video, and then we decided to invite him. And we already, from the first meeting, we had a really good vibrations. It was just a good feeling. He's a very kind person, very warm person. And then we said, okay, let's try something. Let's just try to do some recordings. And yeah,
Mm.
so we didn't rush it. We gave it some time and some meetings. But then at some point we said, okay, now this is great. We feel very comfortable with him, and it feels very nice. And so yeah, let's do it now. And yeah, that's how he became basically the vocalist. And it's really nice because he offers a lot of different colors in his voice. He can
Mm.
do like more deep stuff, also more higher stuff, and also modern sounds he has in his voice. And we even tried also some clean vocals on this album. So,
Yeah,
and he is also very interested in his own voice. He has a home studio at home. So also when there are ideas, he can record it immediately at home. So it's a really nice process. And for this album, like we recorded some vocals like in my home studio. We recorded some vocals in a studio here in Leipzig where we live. And he also could record vocals at his home. So, however, it just felt right. We had the opportunities to record, and yeah, it's really nice to work and experiment with him together. So, yeah, I think
yeah.
we have a really nice new member with Fabian.
Fantastic, fantastic. And with this new lineup, how do you guys look into the future of Equilibrium?
Yeah, I mean, we're really excited because now with Equinox, we have like a very new chapter for us. And yeah, like in general, like we are totally ready now to get out to the world again, finally to tour. We just had a tour in Europe a few weeks ago, but we also, of course, want to get to the other countries. We want to finally also get to the US to have proper touring there.
Mm.
And yeah, also like South America and Asia again. So we really are very open to discover the world again. And of course, we will also continue writing music. Now, we had this big a break of 6 years, and we don't want to have such a long break again. So we will
Yeah,
just after the release of this album, because for us, we delivered this album already like 4 months ago. So we are really eager now to write new stuff already, even though this
yeah.
album is coming out, but we want to write new music. So yeah, we can't wait to dive into this also. So yeah, we will definitely stay busy.
Amazing. Great to hear that, René. And René, finally, any message that you have for the fans around the world?
Yeah, in general, we were just very grateful for all the fans that still are there because we see it also on Spotify there. We still have so many listeners listening our music, even though we have been away for some years. And yeah, we just really hope that you enjoy the new album as much as we do. And of course, we hope to see you guys very soon on a concert because making the music in the studio at home, it's beautiful and it's nice, but at the same time, it's just as much as nice to be outside in the world and
Yeah.
connecting directly with the people.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Rennie, I want to thank you so much for giving me today this wonderful opportunity. A real pleasure to have you today. And I want to thank you so much for Equinox, an amazing album, like I said earlier. I'm totally loving it from the start to the end. It's my mind-blowing awesomeness, this album. And I believe a lot of people are gonna come fall in love with this new album. And I wish you and the entire band all the best and really hoping to see you guys on the road soon.
Yeah, thank you so much again for these nice words, Keith. It's a
Thank you.
pleasure. Can I ask you, where are you based?
I am in India, but the magazine is from Canada.
From Canada. Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool because I'm actually half Canadian.
Oh, nice.
But then I see we also have to get to India so that we can meet
Yeah,
you.
absolutely. It'll be really awesome, Rennie. We'll be really looking forward for that.
Yeah, we have to make it happen.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Keith.
Thanks, Rennie. Take care and have a great rest of the evening. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.